Hey everyone, today we are here with another awesome roll and write game that you can use for your classroom, on a live stream, in person, and this one is called Floor Plan, and it is good. It says 1 to 100 players. The reality is you can play it with as many as you want. It is another one of those infinitely scalable games that we love here on the channel. Hopefully you have had a chance to join us on a Let's Play live stream. If you haven't, that's a-okay. Down in the description of this video, you can get the template for this to play with your students. You can see the rule book if you want. You can watch this video. You can also link to the Let's Play community where you can see all sorts of games that are just like this one that you can play in your classroom, on live stream, whatnot, that are infinitely scalable. Some of them are print and play, which means they're free. Others you have to pick up and you can find at most distributors or your friendly local game store. All right, without further ado, let's talk about Floor Plan. All right, this is a great little game where you're sort of designing a house. When I was a kid, I definitely wanted to be an architect, so I think this is extra special for me. But lots of neat little concepts going here. So let's dive into how to play. For the setup, we begin with this setup where I picked one design card, one build card, one layout card, and these represent clients and sort of their demands for their house. And you don't have to fill all these demands, but these are ways to score points, and you have several things on each card. So you have this sort of first part and then this bottom part. You can fill those demands. The other thing that you should have is this player sheet, and this player sheet has a few things to it. This is the space where we're going to design. Here is a little cheat sheet on terms of what you do on your turn, which we'll get to in a second. And then down below here, this is where we're gonna fill in those client demands. So when you achieve one of these, you then can put that point total, whatever one you achieved, into one of these spaces, and you can choose, and with each of these spaces you gain a bonus. So that's how this works, that's how these cards work, and now we're gonna really show how the flow of play goes for this particular game. All right, to begin with, we start the game by setting one die to 6 and rolling the other. And so here we got 6 by 1, and what we need to do is on our player sheet over here with that middle gray square, we're gonna have to draw a 6 by 1 and put an L in it for living room. This is kind of an awkward living room. You can choose the direction it goes. So I'm gonna go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1. Kind of a weird living room there. And you have to put an L in it to show what type of room it is. That L does take a space, so later when we're talking about other things you can add, little furniture and that stuff, you can't go on that L space because it counts, and you're gonna have to do that in every room, marking what type of room it is. Now we're gonna talk about a normal flow, a normal turn. All right, looking off to the left of your player sheet, you see kind of how it's gonna be. It says we roll dice, so we did that. We have a 1 and a 3 here, and then it says use the dice, and here we can see different ways to use it. You can draw one room and label it, or you can draw 2 sets of features. So let's look at both those actions. First one, drawing the building. All right, drawing the building is pretty simple. We use these die for the size of the building, so a 3 and a 1 or a 1 by 3, your choice. And you gotta look at your options here. You can draw a closet with a 1, or with a 3, you could draw a bedroom. So I can make a 1 by 3 bedroom or a 1 by 3 closet. I think it makes more sense to make a closet. So I'm gonna do that and do a 1 by 3. So you guys gotta mark it with the letter, just like I did. This is gonna come in handy. You can see over here, we actually have a walk-in closet requirement here. This is a bedroom connected to a closet that is 5 squares or more. So I didn't achieve that. That's okay. We have a closet down. Okay, the other way we could use this is draw 2 sets of features. And how this works is you use one die for one feature type and you use the other die for the other feature type, and you have to be able to place all of those features. If you find yourself unable to place all of them, you are not allowed to select that action. So A 1 is a tree. A tree is pretty simple. You have to draw a 3x3 sort of little cloud. So I'm gonna do that here. I'm gonna get a little creative and color it in green. So there is my tree, and it's a 3x3. Now I also have to use this 3 here, and the 3 is 3 windows. And that's how you would place your features. And we have 6 different features. We have the tree feature, which we went over, which is a 3x3. We have 2 doors. So if you have a 2, you get to place 2 doors somewhere. And windows we talked about. Furnishings, pretending to be the couch, the chairs, the whatnot. You get to place 4 of those when you roll a 4. 5 is deck sections. You just draw the 5 is deck sections, and you get to draw the little slash lines there. And 6 are stones, and stones are unique in that you can place these little circles outside your house, and you've placed these stones. If you place stones in kind of a box shape, all the center inside the stones becomes a pool. The last thing you do on your turn is here, check demands. Did you achieve one of these demands? And if you did achieve one of them, again, you get to fill in any one of these pads, and why you choose one over the other is the bonus that's associated with them. So let's take a look at the bonuses you can use in this game. All right, there are 4 bonus types, and you begin the game actually with one of them. So right here, it shows is a free bonus. You get a question mark bonus. So let's start there. This is a wild. You can treat any one die as if it was any number you wanted. So in this example of the 1 and 3, I can say right away, crossing off that bonus, and I want to pretend this is a 1 and 6 if I wanted. That would have given me that closet bonus I needed, right? So I could have adjusted that. And you can see that you have 2 of those additionally that you can get. So when you finish a feature, so let's say I had finished this one, let's just pretend I could write a 5 here, and now I have that ability. When I use that ability, I cross it off. Pretty simple. Now the next one here is double feature. When building a feature, you get to double the amount that you build. So let's say I had 4 furnishings, now I get 8 furnishings, for example. It's just doubling one of the features though, not both. The next one is double room. When building a room, you may build a second room using the same dice. They don't need to be the same, all right guys? So that's a pretty powerful feature. You have 2 of the double features, you have 1 of the double build, and you have this other one here where you may build immediately 2 doors. So this has nothing to do with the dice. You still place the dice the way you wanted with either the features or the room, but you also cross this off, place 2 doors. That could come in handy to achieve other client demand cards that are out there. And that's really it. We would just keep playing through until we get to the end game condition, which we can see right here. The end game condition ends in 2 different ways. One is somebody finishes their 6th client card, and once they do that, all the other players, they would announce it and say, I finished my 6th client demand, and everyone else then would get 1 more turn. The other way is if a map is full and somebody cannot place either of these, either the furnishings and or the room, they would announce that. And again, all other players would get 1 more turn of rolling the die, placing either features and or rooms, and scoring 1 more time client cards. And then at the end, we would just add all these up, all of our client demands. This is sort of a usability bonus that's always on the layout here. There's always one. Sometimes it's access, wheelchair access. Sometimes it's these other things. And we add that and you get it all up. If you're the first player to go out, there is a bonus 3 points, but that's only if you finished the 6th client demand, not if you're the first one to go out because you can't fit it. So make sure you pay attention to that. And that's it. That's the game Floor Plan, and it is a super fun little game in which you get to sort of design these things. There are, I think, 5 different ones of these. So again, kind of this infinite combination that's so fun to play with. I hope you guys try out Floor Plan. You can definitely pick this up on the internet or at your friendly local game store. Super great game floor plan is infinitely scalable, so again, we can play it with everyone. I hope you guys get to the table with your friends, your family, or us on the Let's Play community. I would love it. As always, if you could like this video, if you could subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified when we have other videos or we're doing a live stream, that would be great. And as always, I would appreciate a comment down below. It's always good to hear from you guys. Would love to. All right, everybody, that's all I got. Take care.